Hello everyone, my name is Puff and today I'm going to be showing you how to play old Minecraft, the golden age. So if you're in the default launcher and you have selected show historical versions and you've also made sure that these things are all checked and you still can't get some special version to run like 11W49A or beta 1.9 pre-release 3, well, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get these unsupported old versions in 3 different ways. We're going to do it in Betacraft, which is by far the easiest way. We're going to do it in MultiMC, which is probably my favorite way because you can have everything all in one place, or how to do it in the default Minecraft launcher, which is the most involved, but you can of course keep everything in the vanilla launcher. Now, first you need Internet Explorer. You're going to want to have Notepad, and you're going to want to know how to use your File Explorer. All right, let's get into it. To install Java, navigate to a OpenJDK provider. I have a link to azul.com in the description below. And you're going to want to download Java 8, JDK, and JRE. So let's do that right now. And lastly, you will also want to get Java 17 or greater as a JDK. Now, once in your downloads folder, you're going to have 3 different Java install options. You're going to want to run all 3. I recommend running the JRE first. So that is this Java 8 JRE. Then you can run the other 2 in any order. So what you will do is you'll just double click it and it will give you this setup. Click next and you would continue. I have already installed all 3, but you just continue here. And if I click repair, you'll see it'll be a similar process. And you click finish and it should be installed. Okay, to check that you have the correct Java version, you can go into your Windows search here and type CMD and click enter. And you should see this command prompt. Now what you'll do is you will type Java and then space dash version and click enter. And this should show you an OpenJDK version 1.8. And if everything is correct, you can go ahead and skip this next section about changing your Java path. If it shows something else, what you're going to have to do is change your version path by doing the following: set x and then in all capitals Java underscore home and then a quotation mark and then the path to your Java folder. To locate your Java path, you want to go to your local disk or C drive, open that up and go to program files. Then you will find either your Java provider or a Java folder. If you followed the same links as me, yours will also be Zulu. Double click that and then find the Java version that you want. So for us, that's going to be Java 8, not the JRE, but just the regular Java 8. Double click that. And then up here, you're going to right click this right here and copy address as text. Then go back to your command prompt, right click, and it will paste it for you. It should be something like this: C program files Zulu 8. Then what you want to do is end your quotation like so, and then do a /m. Press enter. Now if you get this error here, it means it doesn't want you changing your Java path. So what you're going to have to do is close out of this and open here, type CMD, then right click run as administrator, click yes, and then you're going to repeat the same command and then click enter. And then it'll say success, specified value was saved, and you can exit out of this. Now when we just go to the regular command prompts and type Java-version, it'll show us that we have that Java 1.8 shown here. Now that you have Java set up, it's time to get some golden age Minecraft running. First up is Betacraft. This is by far the easiest and most straightforward way of running these old versions. The only downside is it doesn't support any versions past Minecraft 1.5. But if you're only going to be playing older versions below that, I recommend Betacraft 100%. So navigate to betacraft.uk. It will look like this. Make sure you're at the official website here. And you're going to go to this button here where it says download now. Click that. And scroll down and you should see 2 download buttons. You're going to want to get the Windows version if you're on Windows, and if you are on Mac or Linux, you're going to want to get this jar version. You can also run this jar version on Windows, but I recommend just using the native Windows version. Once you've downloaded that, it will show up in your downloads folder. I recommend taking this to your desktop or somewhere where you're going to want to run it. Right here you can see. And what we're going to do is we're going to double click it, and it will give you a warning. This is just because Windows doesn't recognize it. All you have to do is click more info and run anyways. And ta-da, we have Betacraft completely installed. It's just as easy as that. Now, there's a few awesome features that Betacraft has to offer. First of all, you can create your own instance. So you can click new instance, my new instance, or something like that. As you can see, I've already done that. Click that, select, and then we can go here to this button here where it says select version. Click that, and you have a ton of versions to select from. These should have everything that you want. So for example, we can go ahead and run beta 1.9 pre-release 3. Then all you got to do is make sure you log in. So click the login button and log in with your Microsoft or Mojang account here. Betacraft also has some other nice features. So if we go to edit instance, we have a few things that we can change. So if you want to keep the launcher open, I personally like this option. This means that this window here will stay open when you launch Minecraft. You can change the size of Minecraft that it launches. You can navigate to a different Java if you want to use a different Java. I recommend leaving this the same. And you can change where the instances are saved. So say for example, we click browse, we can go for a different area. Say we even want to save it on the desktop. And, you know, we just want to save everything on the desktop. We can do that. I wouldn't recommend it because it's a little weird. So I would just keep their default one. We can also show the console, and we also have add-ons to select. So this is for a bunch of different things. I'm not going to go through what each of these things do. If you're interested in what they do, you can go to the Betacraft Discord for both support and more info. If you're having more issues, make sure to check out the troubleshooting section of this video at the end. Next is MultiMC, which is a bit more involved, but allows you to have all of your Minecraft versions and instances in one place. So first, what we're going to want to do is we want to go to multimc.org, and we're going to download and install the appropriate version. You can download a Windows version, a macOS version, and a Linux version, depending on your distro. But we're just going to go for Windows because we're here on Windows. It will download this zip file. You're going to go to that file location, which is right here. And you're going to right click and extract all. Click extract. And then you will have a file right here. Double click it. And you're going to have a bunch of stuff in here. Don't worry about it. Just find this multimc.exe. If you're not seeing these extensions here, go to view and make sure file name extensions is checked. Double click the multimc.exe. You will get a warning, but that's okay because we can just click more info and run anyways. And you will then be asked to set everything up. So we're going to go for English, and we can select our Java path that we want. So I'm going to go here to the 1.8 that we know works. Like, we can change the amount of memory we allocate, stuff like that. And we can finish everything. And this is what MultiMC will look like. You can customize how it looks in the settings here. But to get some of these old versions running, you're going to click Add Instance. It it will bring up a dialog box like this. Make sure that all of these here are checked. This will make sure that you have the most versions available to choose from. So if you see the version that you want to play in this list, just go ahead and select it. But if you don't, select the one that is closest to that version. So for me, that's going to be 1.5.1 and click OK. So what we're going to have to do now is find the version that we want to download. To do that, go to the Minecraft Wiki or Omni Archive. I prefer the Minecraft Wiki, but both work fine. And search for a version that you actually want to download. For me, that's going to be 13W16A. And I want to use the first re-upload. So click that and download it. Perfect. Now what we're going to do is show this in our folder. And we're going to want to move this to a place that we will remember. So I'm just going to put it on our desktop, but you can move it to any place on your computer. Make sure MultiMC is launched and go ahead and select the instance that's closest to the version you want to run and go to Edit Instance on the sidebar. Here you're going to have a dialog box. Make sure that version is selected on the left-hand side. And then in the middle here, you're going to have two options to choose from. Click the one that says Minecraft 1.5.1 or whatever version is closest to yours. And go to the right here and find Replace Minecraft Jar. Click that. And navigate to the jar that we just downloaded. So for us, that's on the desktop. Go right here and select Open. So then that's going to show this special custom jar. Perfect. And then all you do now is launch. Now, if you want to use skins like Betacraft offers with its proxy, you're going to have to do one more step here in MultiMC to get those skins to work. So just go here to Settings and go to Java Arguments and click that box. And you're going to have this box to type stuff in. And I have a thing located in the description below. You're going to copy that and paste that here. But if you want to type it manually, it's Dhttp.proxy H host equals betacraft.uk space dash Dhttp.proxy P ports and then equals and the following number 11707. Or you can just copy paste what I put in the description, which is just this. Then close, and you can launch this now, and it should run the correct version with skins and everything support through the Betacraft proxy. Yay! If you're using versions between 11W49A, a 1.1 snapshot, and 13W26A, a 1.6 snapshot, skip to the troubleshooting section of this tutorial for more info on how to get those to run properly. So we're going to have to repeat some steps that we did for MultiMC, and that is going to be downloading our desired version. So we're going to go to the Minecraft Wiki, and I'm going to go for 11W49A, search for that. And if you go here, you'll see a Java Edition page. Scroll down until you see a download section. And what you're going to do is you're going to want to download the client here, as well as you're going to click this .json in parentheses next to the client that you download. And that will take you to this page full of just text. And then select the raw data button. So what we're going to do is select every single thing in this folder and copy it, which you can do by right clicking and copy, or Control C or Command C with Mac. And then you're going to open a text editor and you're going to paste everything in here. So this will show everything that we need. Perfect. And we're going to come back to this later, but what we're going to do is we're going to click File, Save As. I'm going to save it on the desktop, and it's important that we do a few things with this. First, we're going to make sure that it's under all files, and then we're going to do the file name as the version that we downloaded. So for us, that is 11W49A. Okay. Make sure it's the exact same as the .jar that we downloaded. So do that. Make sure it's under all files, and then click under encoding and make sure that it is UTF-8. And right here, you're gonna see a text file. Unfortunately, we don't want a text file. So what we're gonna do is we're going to click it and select rename. Then we're going to take off the .txt and write .json, .json. Click enter, and you're gonna see this dialog here. Just select yes. Now navigate to where you got your Minecraft.jar, which is the one we downloaded that said client. Right click that and rename it to the version that we downloaded. So that's 11W49A for us. And drag it to your desktop or somewhere where you can just manage files. So we're gonna put these in the middle so we can easily look at what's going on. And we're gonna create a new folder. We're gonna call this 11W49A. Now what we're gonna do is select both of these and drag them into the folder, open the folder up, and now we have two things to work with. So what we're gonna do is we're going to open up our .json, and we're going to want to find ID in this second section, which is gonna have our version number, okay? This is what we wanna name everything. Now we've already done it, but if yours is any different, make sure that you copy this ID and rename everything, the folder, the jar, and the JSON to this. So since we did everything correctly, we don't have to change anything. But you can see we have this 11W49A versions folder. So now what we're gonna do is navigate to our .minecraft folder, which you can get to by typing in %appdata%. Click enter. You're gonna see a bunch of files here, probably more than me, but find the .minecraft, click that, and you're gonna see a versions folder. Click that and drag your 11W49A folder into this section. So what you're gonna see is your 11W49A or your special version here, plus all your other versions that you've played in the past. So it's probably a lot more full than this. Okay, great. So now we're gonna open the Minecraft launcher and we're gonna go to installations here. And we're gonna first make sure that this here is selected. And then we're also gonna go down to settings and make sure that show historical versions of Minecraft Java Edition in the launcher is checked. All right, great. We can go back to our Java Edition here, go into installations and create a new installation. We can name it whatever we want. And then we can go to our version here and you're gonna see a bunch of options, and we're gonna scroll down to where 11W49A would be located, which is way down here at the bottom. Looks like I went past it. Oh, it's not there. Uh-oh. So if it's not there, close and open your Minecraft launcher again. And repeat the same process, new installation, and find your version that you may have downloaded. And there we have it. So refreshing the launcher is definitely needed. I kept mine open, but if you close it while you do all that file stuff, it should show up once you launch it and go to this. So click snapshot 11W49A. We can change where everything is saved to. We can even go to more options and we can add Java arguments. So we can even add the proxies here. So what you'll do is hold right arrow till the very end, and you're going to want to add the same proxies that we did in MultiMC. And then just leave that and select create. You're gonna have this installation here. And what we'll do is go to play, and then under this drop down menu, select your installation and click play. The first major crash that you can get pretty easily runs between 11W49A and 13W26A. And this is called the options.txt crash. And this is because of a simple capitalization of a few letters in your options.txt file. So what you'll find in this section is an options.txt folder. Open that up, and you're going to have a lot more stuff in here than me, but you're going to look for something that looks like this. And then you're going to see en underscore and then US or UK or some other 2 letters to denote your language. So for en US, if it looks like this, what you need to change is the US to a capital US. And again, for UK, it'll be capital UK. And for any other 2 letters, just make sure they're both capital. So US, and then you'll just save this. The other option to make sure that this works is you can just delete your options.txt file and run the version that you want. That will have the same effects. But if you do this, this will erase everything that you set in Minecraft settings. So I prefer just doing it this way. But if you want to do it simply, just delete your text file and you're good to go. Now, if you're using MultiMC and you're between versions 13W16A-1 and 13W23A, there's another simple thing that you could do to prevent a crash. And what you got to do is open your MultiMC, go to Edit Instance, go to Settings, and then go to Game Windows, select Game Window, and start Minecraft Maximized. Pretty simple. That's all you got to do, and close. The Betacraft skin proxy only works up to Minecraft 1.6, and if you want to continue skin support between Minecraft 1.6 and until Minecraft servers start working in 1.7.6, what you'll need to do is go to the link in the description below labeled Betacraft skin, and it'll look like this, and download it like this. Get rid of the ad, don't click that, just wait for it to download up here. You'll have a Betacraft skin. It looks like for some reason it zipped it as well. So what you'll have to do is just rename it and get rid of the .zip. And just click enter and it'll be fine. And then what you're going to do is put this into your .minecraft or where your game files are stored. So the same folder that your saves are. So for example, let's go to %appdata%, and under .minecraft, this is where your saves folder would be. So what I'm going to do is just drag the jar into here. And then you're going to go into your Minecraft launcher or MultiMC launcher or something like that. You're going to want to add a Java argument here, and what it's going to be is at the very end of your Java arguments, you're going to add another thing. It's going to be -javaagent and then bcskin.jar, which is the name of the file that you just downloaded, and then click save, and that will do it. Starting in beta 1.9, there is an Intel graphics issue, and what you need to do is downgrade your Intel graphics driver to before November of 2021. So what we have here is a link to the latest release of the Intel driver before that point. I'll have a link to this specific page in the description below. And I don't have an Intel chip, so I can't actually do this. But what you would do is you would download this and install it. And it does say it is out of date, but you do want this version. It's 30.100.9955. And this is the date here. And that's the ID. So keep that in mind. There will be a link in the description below for Intel users. All right, and that is the end of this guide. Hopefully it had everything you needed to get one of these launchers running and playing the old versions of Minecraft. And I'd love to see your guys' unobtained world. So if you want to join the Discontinued Features Wiki Discord, go ahead and do that, and you can post pictures of your world there and stuff like that. And see new discoveries as they're being made. So, yep, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.